Guys, today we added some Jalen Hurts statues to the outside of Madden 25's Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. And to be honest, it actually looks really good in the end. So, obviously, as always, other than the Ravens Stadium, every other stadium, when you add a statue to the outside, it's all glitchy and textures are kind of wonky. This looks better than normal, but it's still a little wonky. So obviously they just won the Super Bowl and, obviously Super Bowl MVP right here, Jalen Hurts. So I thought, you know what? If there's ever a statue to build on the outside, it's going to be Jalen Hurts. I don't think we're going to get a Nick Foles statue, but let's be honest. With how good the Eagles look right now, they're potentially going to win multiple Super Bowls. So I guess, this is kind of just time in the making, if you will. Now, for some reason, this Philadelphia Eagles Stadium, so how I do these statues is I kind of mask them based off the trash cans. And for some reason, there's only trash cans in the front of the actual stadium. So the statues, unlike most stadiums I do, where I have like 1,000 statues everywhere, this only has statues right in the very front of the stadium, which I guess works out in the end because, like, if you're going to the stadium, you're probably only going through one entrance, but still, it's kind of weird. Just usually it's like a statue everywhere, but this one's a little bit different. So we do have the number one right there for Jalen Hurts. Of course, we do have his face. Again, I will show you his face in Blender because it does look a little janky in this game, just based on, again, the textures being messed up. I don't know how to make the textures good in any stadium outside of the Ravens. The Ravens is the only stadium that actually the textures look really freaking good for. And I don't know if it's something to do with the stadium or if it's just like a random, glitch by EA Sports, but definitely very, very weird. Thankfully, the statues do not follow. As you've seen in previous videos, sometimes the statues glitch out and they follow you as you walk around. But, this actually works out very well. So we have like the little helmets here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 helmets. And then we have, of course, the Jalen Hurts at the very end. And that actually looks really good next to the helmet. So that actually could be an actual place. I'm pretty sure this stadium is 1-for-1 with the actual stadium in real life. So if that's the case, you could have like a Jalen Hurts statue right here, right next to the 4 different helmets. And yeah, no, that looks freaking amazing right there. I don't know if I would put them underneath of all of these like banners. I mean, they could go underneath of all the flagpoles, but I feel like the best place would be kind of one location. Just because of how expensive it does cost to go ahead and build these statues. So having it in one location, in one like isolated location, probably the best bet here. Although sitting down and enjoying your food and being able to look over and see a Jalen Hurts statue does actually look really, really good. I feel like if they did this idea, they wouldn't build it out of like premium statue material. They'd probably like build it like out of like something cheaper where they can kind of, like take it down whenever, rebuild it and just fix it up a little bit, just because it's going to be around people all the time. And there's going to be people who walk up, jump on it. It's Eagles fans, okay? The Eagles fans are going to go up and try to climb it and try to do stuff to it. So you got to keep that in mind when it comes to these statues, is they're going to go through a lot of crap because it's Eagles fans. So I would probably say they're probably going to build it as someone that they can kind of rebuild and fix up if they need to. But let me go ahead and pull up him in Blender to take a look at him a little bit better, because obviously, again, the game only does it so much justice. So this is what he looks like in Blender, and looks a lot better with the textures actually working. We do have the number 1 here on one side. The back is blank, which is surprising. I usually like it when the back of the jersey is also the player's number as well, but for some reason it is not. Looking from a side profile view, again, the Super Bowl MVP right here, absolute legend, had a fantastic game. And again, how I usually do these is I put for example, I'm molding it based off the trash can in Philly. So there's a trash can inside him because obviously, that's how I'm molding this. And then, of course, we do have ourselves a 1-for-1 ratio, which, again, I really do like in the actual game. I think it looks good in the game. I think it looks good in Blender. I might eventually put it into the Ravens Stadium so we could actually see the correct, model. Because, again, like I said, just, for some reason, whenever you use any stadium but the Ravens Stadium, the model ends up so glitched out and broken. It just looks so freaking bad. But in the Ravens Stadium, it looks so freaking amazing. So it's one of those weird factors with EA Sports. But definitely, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I think I might see. I don't know. I could also see this, right? Imagine if you put the Jalen Hurts statue right here. If you see my Patriots video with Tom Brady, I put Tom Brady like a little bit off of the stadium, but you could see him from the field. And I think a Jalen Hurts statue right here could be really cool. Maybe looking onto the field. So when you're on the field like this, you could just see his eyes and like his head. Maybe that could work out. Or you could put him maybe looking toward the fans on the outside here. I don't know. Like, again, there's ideas that I feel like with this stadium, especially if I can get the textures correct, this stadium could work out very well with a Jalen Hurts statue. But I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out.